forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shanieology. Hello there, YouTube. It is I, Skeletor, and I have pirated Shanieology's channel once again. Why, you ask? Well, to continue this new 3D animated Netflix series, that's why. That's right. I believe I'm on episode 3 now. Now, as I said the last video, there will be some changes to the formula with which I and Shanie make these reaction videos vis-a-vis this series. As I have told you, we are working on something quite special. Something we call Story Time with Skeletor, and it will take some time to complete. But like I said, it will be well worth the wait. But I do promise to keep putting out content in the meanwhile, although the content will be smaller. For example, today, well, I will continue to make these new He-Man reactions, but instead of them being much more thorough in 2 parts, I'm going to condense them into just 1. So you are probably saying, yay! Well, you should have been doing that to begin with. Fair enough. But better late than never. Either way, that's what we're doing. Anyway, enough of my blathering. Let's watch this thing, shall we?
Right, okay. Everything's just about ready. Is Uncle Convenient there gonna ride with us?
I'm happy to hear we aren't the only ones that think Keldor is suspicious.
Well, that would make you guys the smart ones, then, wouldn't it?
Evelyn had me track down a lot of Grayskull artifacts. Not a single one had whatever that green stuff is.
I still don't understand the fascination with Hollywood and green goo and mist. There's other colors, you know. I'm actually partial to purple, to be honest.
Adam is clever. If something is amiss, I'm sure he'll feel it. What?
Nah, I doubt it. He's a fool.
Why isn't Keldor just wiping the floor with him and taking the sword?
Yes, that's exactly what I say. What's with all this finessing? Just take it and run.
He doesn't want to scare the boy into transforming into his muscle-bound alter ego before Keldor can get his hands on the sword.
That makes no sense. These two have already seen Adam transform, and it takes quite some time. He just doesn't transform willy-nilly. He's not Superman. He doesn't run into a phone booth and then come out split second later as Superman. It's his own production. He says a chantation, thunder and lightning, and all kinds of stuff goes on. It takes some time, and they already know that. You would assume they would have already conveyed that to Keldor. He could have just taken it and run.
We think we can trust him once he does?
If we can't, then we'll simply pry it from his cold, dead, bony hand.
I'd like to see you try that, Evelyn. We'll see who pries what from whose bony dead hand. Pry it from your shaved avatar head. You fool!
Apologies, nephew. This is a reunion that is long overdue.
Okay. Now I know that he's putting on an act, but I still can't stand watching this. Even though it's fake, I cannot stand this lovey-dovey stuff. Makes my skin crawl. Nyah!
Where have you been? I don't remember anything before the jungle.
Adam, my brother, your father, he's the king of all Eternos.
I still can't get used to Eternos. It changed so much. It's like not Eternia, it's Eternos. She's not Mer-man, she's Crass. There's all these weird little changes. Still don't understand why they changed certain things and left other things intact. Seems so random.
Me, a prince? Trotting around in what? White tights with a silly haircut? You're being...
No, lavender tights. But yes, silly haircut for sure.
being serious.
You're a prince, as am I, the heirs of Grayskull. It is a responsibility you were literally born to handle.
Is that why the sword woke up when I held it the first time?
Grayskull.
He's not going to do what I think he's going to do, is he?
Skull's secrets have been entrusted to the royal bloodline for a millennium. We are meant to use its power to rule this land as we see fit.
He makes a lot of sense. I agree with everything he's just said.
I don't want to rule.
No child need bear the burden of this power alone.
There's not much burden anymore. It ran out of juice the first time I used it.
That's right, he did. You fool, what are you doing? You don't tell someone you're some stranger you just met that the power sword that you have in your hand is useless. This Adam really is a fool, isn't he?
Sir.
Bang! This Adam has a hard time keeping it up. He knows, Adam, they actually invented a pill for that sort of thing. You should take it.
You can't change then?
How did you know I can change?
The pair of sociopaths with the rocket launcher told me.
See? Fool!
Adam! Called it. I'm gonna go get the med pack.
You may explode them now.
These guys are a pack of dummies. I'm surprised they're still alive.
Oops.
Onward to Grayskull.
I have the power! Deserves to see them somewhere!
Still like the original intro. Way better.
And wake up. Did we make it out?
Not quite.
How much rock is that?
I don't know. All of the rocks? Ever?
This generation, everything is so hyperbolic. It's like all of the rocks like ever. This like show is like my everything. Everything is like everything to this generation.
Magic has its limits, and I'm about to hit mine. We need a way out. Fast. Stress me in here.
Crash, are you okay?
I was wearing my helmet, so of course I'm okay.
You know what I mean.
I'm great. There's plenty of room in here. Under tons of rock with air running out.
Crash, I'm thinking maybe we're on our way into you.
Am I the only one who keeps hearing these sexual innuendos? Crash, we're on our way into you. But are you guys hearing it too? Oh, is this just my perverted mind?
You better hurry.
Just hold on a little bit longer.
Easy for you to say.
From the sounds of things, we don't have much time. Please tell me you have a way to get us down to them.
Without any anti-grav or an earth mover?
Why don't you have any anti-grav or earth mover?
This cringe is quite demanding. Hey, buddy, where's your anti-grav and earth mover? Oh yes, I left it in my other trousers.
Cause they wouldn't fit in my backpack? Or is it? Aha! I might be able to make do with this.
See, everything in this show is about video games. Tell me that's not a video game controller.
If we can restart the ship remotely, the force of the blast should clear the rocks away. You're a big, strong tiger. How do you feel about digging?
Easier said than done.
I can work with that, too.
I fully expected you to have turned on each other by now.
Why not fly ahead of us since you know the way?
I still don't know who this green guy is. Why do they include him over, say, I don't know, anyone else? You know, there's a lot of villains that we could have picked from. Why this new green guy? See, that's what I mean by this show. Creates new things at random and then alters old things at random. And we seem to like make up their mind. What is it going to be? Old? New? What is it? And let's be honest, do we really need this green guy anyway? He's done absolutely nothing. He's not a very good fun character. I would much rather see, I don't know, Mer-man, for heaven's sakes. Don't ever let Mer-man know that I said that. I never live it down.
Because I don't trust you.
I don't trust you that much either.
Good. You're smarter than you were 10 years ago. We're nearly there.
Adam,
Yeah, Crash.
please tell me this isn't just like when I crashed.
What is Adam even doing? It's just like wasting time at the front door in futility, just moving rocks and trying to open up a sealed door. I'm trying nothing, and I'm all out of ideas.
Just stay calm. Like Crash, where she lost her parents. It took the tribe 3 days to free her from the wreckage.
How did she survive?
She was wearing her dad's helmet.
So she's the reason her parents died? Because if her parents presumably had the helmet, they would have survived over her. Must be hard to live that down.
Best I could do on short notice.
Wow. How fast can this guy craft things? He's like a super crafter.
I can only imagine what wonders you might be able to forge. Have you the time? The resources?
No shit.
Cronus didn't let me too far off the leash, so your guess is as good as mine. Wait a minute, was that offensive? Probably I offended you. Hey,
Why? Again, with this modern sensibility, did I offend you? Like, what was there on offense? You mentioned the word leash? Suddenly he's supposed to be offended? That would be implying that he had a leash to begin with. He was born free, so why would he be offended by a leash? I'm sorry, did I offend you? I don't know why. I'm sorry. The fact that you felt like you offended him, that's where the offense actually was.
I'm a nice guy. Alright.
See? I'm a nice guy, believe me, I'm not a jerk. I truly believe that a lot of these SJWs think exactly like that. I'm a nice person. Don't look into my heart to know the truth.
I wanted to eat you. I wouldn't eat my claws to do so. Is this enough of an air pocket to bounce your signal down to the ship?
Should just enough. Once those jets go off, we don't want to be anywhere near them.
You may want to consider warning our allies first.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Sorry, this is my first rescue.
Look at that wonderful shot. How amazing is this guy? He's all perfectly framed in a nice picture. I would get a picture of this and put it in a locket and wear it. What a handsome devil. Well, back when I had a face.
Skeletor, it's magnificent.
I'm serious. Is that another sexual innuendo? It has to be, right? Good thing I'm not doing the sexual innuendo drinking game. Skeletor, how magnificent.
Skeletor, it's magnificent. Cronus, don't you agree?
Now Cronus has to agree that Skeletor's magnificent.
Roomier than I thought.
You misspoke. You meant bigger, right?
The castle's blasted guardian swore I'd never be able to find it again. I suppose the joke's on her.
I'm surprised there was no sexual innuendo there. You know, because he inserted something into something else. That was actually pretty cool. I liked it.
Honey, I'm home!
Honey, I'm home. Was that from The Shining? I believe that was from The Shining.
Do something!
I'm trying!
No, you're not. You're doing absolutely nothing. You have been doing nothing this whole time. What exactly are you trying to do?
Class, I can
There you go. That's how you get stronger legs. You should be doing that more often.
hold this rope for maybe another few seconds.
How am I supposed to get the door open?
Grab it!
Hey guys, I'm turning on the engines now, so please make sure you're inside the ship so you don't explode along with the rocks. In a few seconds. I hope you're in position. 3, 2, 1.
There you go. That's using your head. Quick, get to the chopper. I don't know why that came to my mind, but it did for some reason. There could be a new toy line. You know, they can stick to the back of your car, just a big Adam and Tina.
How far until Grayskull? Assuming your uncle parked those sky sleds I've been tracking out front, we're pretty close.
What did Evelyn want to do with the sword?
Get revenge on King Randor. What did your
I still hate the fact that they call her Evelyn. Just call her Evelyn.
uncle want to do with it?
I think he wants to become king, and seeing as how he just buried a bunch of kids alive, I don't think he'll make a very good one.
On that we beg to differ.
Everybody, even you, Witchy. I'm so sorry I couldn't ram up and get us out of there sooner.
Hey, I'm the one that messed up and let Keldor get the sword.
I knocked the rocket off course and got us buried.
My boss fired that rocket.
Yes, you all suck. You're all equally horrible. Let's move on.
When it mattered, I believe we all rammed up just fine.
Castle Grayskull.
If you say so. At least this Castle Grayskull is actually gray, whereas, you know, the other one was green. It should have been called Castle Greenskull. To be fair. Take notes, Adam. Stairs. Also good for the legs.
And you dreamed about this place. Was it this intimidating?
Absolutely. Behind this gate lies great power. We must approach with caution.
I saw that in the trailer, and it's still funny even now. I like it.
Wait up!
Did we just come in or out?
Maybe that one might be a stretch, but it sounded innuendo-y to me.
Should we split up?
No!
They want nothing to do with that trope.
I guess they know we're coming now.
How do we know where they went once they came inside?
We follow the trail of breadcrumbs they left behind.
Rasengan! I've never been that good at putting together puzzles. I envy her.
Who was she?
The guardian of this place.
The voice in your head?
I think this was hers too.
It would appear it belongs to you now, Tia.
So they are going to do the Tila becomes the new sorceress thing. I mean, they did hint at that in the original, and I don't mind that, to be honest.
It wants
This reminds me of the video to Billie Jean, remember?
It wants us to go this way.
Let's go find out why.
What is this place?
Well, if this was a ship, I'd say this was probably the engine. We don't think this castle turns into a ship, do we?
No, please, show, don't do that. I really hope that the Castle Grayskull does not turn into some mech or some ship. I will be very disappointed.
Space Castle's haunted. Let me go!
Shush, the grown-ups are talking.
Yes, Adam, be quiet. Can't you see Keldor's talking? Kids these days, they don't respect their evil elders.
Release the child.
Release this castle's power to me instead of my brother, and you have yourself a deal, sorceress.
I think it's fair. I do. I listen to him.
Not ghosts, Crass. Just echoes of the past.
Proper use of the power requires selection of a totem from mastery of one's true self. Choose wisely.
I'm getting shades of Indiana Jones, then the Last Crusade coming up.
You must choose, but choose wisely.
The sword is the tool of a soldier, one who fights at the behest of others, a servant to the power. Scepter, on the other hand, this is the totem of a true ruler.
This certainly is the cup of the King of Kings.
Then seize the power you truly deserve.
I don't like where this is headed. I already know the outcome here.
You did this to yourself when you chose havoc over justice.
You chose poorly.
This is a tragedy. I don't want to watch this. This is giving me PTSD.
Restore me.
The power of Grayskull can only be commanded by a true champion.
That sounds racist.
In what world is this boy a champion?
Leave her alone! Being a champion is about defending those
Who can't defend themselves? There's the sword. Here goes nothing. By the power of, well, you,
See, look how long it takes. He could have just snatched the sword right there.
Castle.
There he goes, always showing off. Stop showing off, He-Man.
Sword wouldn't do that for me when I tried using it.
That didn't come across as bitter at all. Have some dignity there, Keldor.
I wonder why.
Nice shot. I like.
Is a better fighter not worthy?
Yes, give it to him. Give it to that no-leg day having behemoth.
Champion isn't some child playing at being a What are you?
What did I tell you? That's what happens when you miss leg day. Your weakness becomes your legs. How you're supposed to support your upper torso with scrawny legs like that?
Why are you doing this? I'm dying, nephew, afflicted with havoc.
I thought you wanted to rule Eternos.
Very well done that. As a pile of cursed bones.
Hey, whoa. Let's not bone shame, okay? Now, have you know, I'm doing quite fine with my bones there, Keldor. Stop with the bone shaming.
Reactivate this chamber.
I'll turn them into monsters like me.
The show really likes to leave me in a cliffhanger. Keeps us wanting more, I guess. Anyway, that was the episode. I have to say, for a kid's show, there's an awful lot of sexual innuendos. Let me know in the comments. Are you hearing it? Or is it just I? I am really enjoying this series. I mean, it's different, for sure. But it's still pretty good. My only contention is that the reason for why they changed certain things and left certain things the same. I still would like to know what the thinking process was for that. Anyway, moving on. Just to let you know that this will be the final episode I'll be putting until November. The reason is, we're hitting mid-October. And that means Halloween season. So for the next 2 weeks after today, I will be focusing on Halloween videos. And then, of course, I will be going back right after to reacting to these. So don't worry about that. But I will take a momentary break for Halloween, my favorite time of the year, for obvious reasons. And I, Skeletor, propose a question to you all. Now, I do have some ideas of what I'm going to do for Halloween. However, I have one idea that I need your help for. I, Skeletor, would like to react to a classic Halloween film. Now, I put it to you all. What classic Halloween movie do you think Skeletor should react to? And remember, I'm evil. Chances are, I'm going to side with the villain. So keep that in mind when you pick your film. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shanieology. Until next time.